welcome to the Way Forward Talks. This is me, Amrita, and today I'm really proud to introduce a team of young minds who are from my alma mater, BITS Pilani, Dubai. And we have many engineers who have passed out recently, and we have final year students and various people in this team, and we will be discussing with them. The Way Forward is a company where we are into career development, interview preparation, resume designing, and much more. We help students and executives reach greater levels in their life. So today we have the team who has actually participated in a multifaceted competition which deals into the F1 car designing and also about pitching the various cars that they have actually created, the technology that goes behind it. This was a competition which BITS Pilani launched for the students. I mean, the students actually participated in it, and they have gone to Netherlands and they have won accolades. So we'll hear more about the competition and as well as more about the students. So hi all, welcome to the Way Forwards. Really happy to have you on. So we would like to know more about you and as well as more about the competition. So we'll get with your introduction first.
My name is Abhilash. I work for the sponsorships team for Team Fursan, and I was part of the team that went for Untitled Chapter.
Wonderful. So which stream were you in BPD?
I'm a mechanical engineering student. I'm a graduate right now.
Wonderful, wonderful, nice. So Nigel, your introduction, can you just introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Nigel and I'm a fourth year electrical student.
Wonderful, nice. So Triple E, great. Ashutosh?
Okay, hi, I'm Ashutosh Rana, and I'm third year mechanical engineering student.
Wonderful, yes. Next.
Hi, I'm Shobal. I'm a fourth year mechanical engineering student.
Wonderful. And Ahmed Tahir?
Hi, I'm Ahmed Tahir. I'm a third year computer science student.
Wonderful. So looks like the whole team is from various streams, and it's really beautiful to have such a wide area of expertise coming in together. So we would like to hear more about the competition and as well as the way the whole team has come together. So Shobal, can you tell us more about the competition and the whole team who participated for this?
Okay, so our team consists of 13 members, and the competition that we participated is called Formula Student, and we went to the Netherlands edition. So the competition is an engineering design competition where students get to design a car and manufacture it and take it there. And the competition is various parts. We have autocross events, which includes endurance, skid pad events, and we have static events like cost and manufacturing event, a business pitch plan event, and engineering design event. So we were fortunate enough to get third place in the business pitch event, and it was great experience for all of the students to learn more and to participate in this competition.
Amazing, amazing. So thank you so much, Shobal, for that explanation. So when you guys were designing, what was the complications or were there many complications? How did you get over it? So Ashutosh, would you like to say about that?
Yeah, like initially, first when we started overall designing of the car, like we basically we had no idea like how should we move forward. So we just went through research papers and all, like to get an idea of how should we start. Like initially, the first thing that we do is making the chassis. So in order to make the chassis, like the metal and the material that is to be used, and it should be like according to the dimensions that's given in this. Like basically in Formula students event, there is a rule book. So you need to go according to it. So like that is you can say it is basically a challenge because it should be within that thing. Like suppose if we are given a certain dimension, so if it exceeds, then like we'll be disqualified. Like we won't be basically like they'll say that like it's not acceptable. So first learning more about what material to be used in order to get like basically not the best chassis, but it was a first try. So like we tried the best that we could. After that, we went to the internal engineering, like the placing of steering wheel and like steering system, and after that the engine, and all the parts. So like we had a basic design of that, like basic idea of where should we place and all. And that was actually a challenge because while placing these steering system, suspension, and the engine, like where to mount them and all those, like that created a lot of issue. Like we had to change them many times because like their fitting should be perfect, like according to the rules, that if they are like loose or something, and then the points will be deducted. So
Okay.
that was also a challenge, but like as we went, we keep going through, like several times we checked through like what all we can improve. So like with time the our model improved a lot, and after that it was the bodywork. So basically bodywork was like the best we can make. And like yeah, so bodywork was not much of a challenge, but still like it also required a lot of designing, like according to basically the requirements of our car, like the weight and all. So yeah.
Great. Great, Ashutosh. Thank you. So thanks for walking us through the journey. So my next question to Nigel. So how was the support from the faculties and the various knowledge experts in your college or
They were really helpful. So initially, we brought this idea to Priyank sir. He's the mechanical HOD, Dr. Priyanka Upadhyay.
Mhm.
So he was really supportive of all of us to build the project, and even fund us for the to build the car and all. And he used to like support us with the design and all.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, and college also funded us with a lot of money to build the car.
Mhm. Great. Yeah, that was one of my thoughts. So the spare parts and all would have been a little bit of a challenge. So that's good. The college came through and many other support you got. That's really nice. So
Yeah.
that's wonderful. Ahmed Tahir, you can just tell us maybe about how you felt when you guys got selected for the Netherlands edition, and you got there and you won the third prize. How was the feeling?
Confidence that we would make it for the competition. And while the procedures for the car building was going on, the technical team was focusing on passing the competition tests. And when we got into Netherlands, it was such a big deal, and everybody in the college got to know that we were going to go for the competition. There was a big hype, and yeah, it was amazing. And to tell all my friends that I am part of the team that got selected for Netherlands was just a great experience.
Wonderful, wonderful, nice. So happy for you. Great. So, how was the experience of answering the questions there?
I was not part of the team that went for the technical part of Netherlands. I was helping out with the non-technical aspects. So because of other responsibilities, I couldn't go for the competition. But yeah, Shobal or somebody is more than well.
Sure, 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 sure. But I think your expertise has put them together. So that's wonderful. Yes,
Yeah,
Abhilash?
Tahir was part of our team to help us, with all the documentations and everything.
Amazing.
So basically, all the non-technical part, him and his team took care of. Non-technical in the sense, even the marketing for our sponsors. We did have around 9 sponsors,
Okay.
and then yeah, so they were responsible for marketing. They were responsible for documenting each and every aspects. Like even if it's technical parts, they were there to organize things so that the team could move forward. Without having any disruption in between.
Great, great. So I would like to know from Tahir.
Yeah, I would like to thank
Yeah,
teammates who were with me for the technical aspects. This wouldn't have been possible without them.
true, true. And how was your
Would
experience in terms of getting the branding and the sponsors, Tahir? What was your experience about that?
Initially, we were finding a little bit hard because this was the first time we're doing something like this. But that's the whole point of this competition, to get experience talking with more experienced people than you, and you learn from them, keep learning, make a really good pitch, and finally you get a sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
First few pitches were pretty hard for us, but then once we got a few more sponsors, the other sponsors were more confident in us that we would make it for the competition and we would give a return for their investment. Yes.
Great, great. That's a wonderful thing. Getting sponsors itself is a challenge, and you've got 9 sponsors. That's amazing. So great job. Yes. So, Abhilash, what was your experience in terms of getting the marketing side of the work done?
Well, it was it was like quite challenging. I mean, getting the correct type of branding done. I mean, many sponsors
Mhm.
do are they will they expect a lot when they do give us the money as well. So we have to ensure from time to time like what all type of branding, whether it's any Instagram post or Facebook post or let's say any social media platform or anywhere, let it be on the car. We had to keep them informed about like what all type of branding we were giving them at least like from time to time. And the whichever sponsors have been like had collaborated with us, they have been quite happy so far with the marketing they have.
Amazing, amazing,
I
great
mean, it
job.
was quite a hectic task, and in the team pulled it off.
Great, great, great. Really worth the effort and great job to the whole team actually. So I think you guys have actually pulled off quite a big task. So the whole process, how long was it? I think we have a new person, Yermum. How long was the whole event program planning and the whole process?
So our
Yeah,
the
sure.
whole process started last August
Mm-hmm.
per se. So around 9 months we took the whole car. Like initially there was our design, then we had to do testing on the design, and then we had to keep improving the design until we got a final chassis. And
Wonderful.
so it was a great journey for us. We started the manufacturing by Jan,
Mm-hmm.
the mid of Jan. So until then we had to do testing on other components.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I think you've got quite a lot of industrial experience now itself by yourself. That's really nice. So all of you have actually stood out among the community of students that you have been with and as well as across the world. So how do you see yourself like you have grown to this level? What was the thing that pushed you to do something really big out of the, out of the textbooks? You have done something much greater. So what was the pull for you guys to do it? So Ashutosh, we'll go first with you. What was your feeling? How did you reach this level? Why did you push yourself to this level?
Yeah, so basically, like, I took mechanical engineering because I'm into automobiles. So, like, when in the first year we joined, like, they give the like university tour and all. So we saw the car that our seniors had made. So at that time, like, we were determined that, like, basically, I wanted to go for it. That at least, like, once I have to make it, and like, it was basically a dream at that time. So yeah, we worked on it, and the dream did come true. So yeah, it was an amazing experience, and yeah, like, so after, like, even if we went there, like, we met different teams and we got to know more about, like, basically the other teams have been working for around 5 6 years and all. So we just saw that we have just started, like, it's a long way ahead. So yeah.
Great, great. So that's a very nice, happy for your dream coming true. That's nice. So, Shobal,
Yeah,
Uh, the idea was like basically me and my friend Azhar. We both were doing an internship in a company in a garage. So we were like, we should do something of this sort and start the old thing that was there in our university because we have seen videos and pictures
mm-hmm.
when we joined the university. Our seniors who were there long back. I think somewhere your batch, Anshul Singh. I'm not sure about if you know them.
Not my batch. Maybe
Okay,
maybe
so
5 years ago. Yeah.
the first car was made in 2011 or 12
Oh,
or probably 13. I think it's 13. Anshul Singh.
okay.
So we used to see the pictures in the university and all, and then that was the motivation for us. We were like, we also have to start something because it's been like around 6 to 7 years. It was stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So that gave us a motivation to start it, and then we proposed an idea to our professor, like how Ashutosh explained. We
Mm-hmm.
went to Priyank sir, we gave him the idea, and that's how it moved forward. Then we had a team. We recruited people for the team, and then they were interested in join and they were interested in learn because we didn't have any prior knowledge before. We went to Priyank sir and he gave us his idea on his take on it, and then we got a team, and then the team, we didn't have any knowledge, as I said before, and the team was, ready to learn it from scratch. So we had various departments to each things, and that's how it moved forward. That's how we kept going. But in between, again, there was COVID, and then many students had to leave. But then we have this final team, who was ready to be there till the last moment and work day and night. If we call them in the middle of the night and go like, we have to fix this, we have to fix that, they were ready for it. Towards the month end, we totally had a team, sleepless nights. So we even posted it in Instagram saying, sleepless for the week.
Wow.
But then, yeah, it was a great experience for us to, learn and to experience and to go through all these things.
So the passion is so much visible in Ashutosh and Shobal's word. I think Abhilash will also say similar things. So Abhilash, what's your call? How did you push yourself to this?
Well, I'm going to speak for the whole team, though, then not just myself. Let's just say that it was purely passion, and we started something, and we were like, no matter what, we have to get this done. Let's just say we have faced numerous issues at so many points, and we were like, man, okay, let's try it like next some other time or like some other competition. There were moments like that, but we somehow pulled it off. I mean, morning we might be thinking like, okay, some other time, but somewhere, somehow the doors opened and we will be like, never mind, we'll finish this up. Like that came up countless sleepless nights, and we were like, I don't know, it was a really wonderful experience, to be honest.
Amazing, amazing. I can see that the way you're looking up and you're in your own thoughts. Really appreciate the whole team. Team effort is the way it has come this much. So really appreciate the whole team. My last question: your advice to the current generation. How can they, propel their careers? So you guys have actually seen a way into what you want in your life. So how can the people? Many are actually clueless about their life that I have seen in my own experience. So what would you say to them? Yes, so we'll go with the same run. Ashutosh, then Shobal, then Abhilash.
So basically, like in my case, like I just followed my passion because I was into automobiles since childhood. Like I remember myself making these drawing cars and all. And after that, I just started like practicing designing software because it was like I was interested into that. So like I just took that thing as, like that I have to go for that thing itself, like in the automobile industry. So yeah,
Nice. So follow your passion
like
is
basically I am like
ambition.
ready to take my passion as a job. Yeah.
Yes, wonderful. So wishing you all success
So
in
yeah.
that route. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. So next Shobal.
Yeah, so myself, if I completed my 4 years, and now even I'm exploring for what I should be doing for my future. But then it gave me a idea to go into the R&D field of automobile. So I was interested in doing aerospace in the beginning of joining engineering, but then after doing all these things, it made me realize I might be good at doing research and development. So yeah, I would say that to for everyone to explore things rather than just choosing one. You explore and find out what you're good at or like what you're interested in, and that keeps you going forward.
Amazing. Amazing. It's very true. So unless we see our own boundaries, we never know what is happening. So great, great Shobal. So all the best in your R&D research and development area. Avilash.
Well, let's just say that, okay, a lot of people have facing this challenge of what to take up these days as a path, or let's say like something like that. But what I would suggest is that, like, what my advice would be, see what you like, what might interest you, something that makes you wake up in the morning and be like, you don't feel like, ah, man, I don't want to do this, should I do this? Something that piques your interest and passion, and something that will challenge you, I mean, you and your capabilities, and helps you grow. It will never put up that question whenever you wake up in the morning. So I feel like that's what my advice would be, because whenever have worked for this team, let's say a lot of people had l- multiple responsibilities. While specifically focusing on mine was sponsorships. I had to talk to a lot of people. Like, you have to talk to a lot of companies, their marketing people, trying to get them to, like, trying to convince them, to, invest in us. Then you will see the spark. That was like kind of a difficult job, but I learned a lot through. I mean, then it also kind of helped me as well. Right now I'm pursuing a career in operations and sales. So let's say this has helped me as well, getting to talk to a lot of people, identifying their mindsets. So similarly, different people have their own passion, mojo, or something that challenges them, something that they want to grow with. I think that's what my advice would be.
Wonderful, wonderful. So it has given you the route and direction. So it's a lot of experience. Amazing. All the best in wherever you are and whatever
So
you want to go. Yes, Shobal.
Sanjay, who has joined, he is one of the youngest person in the group.
Oh,
First year student,
wow.
joining
Okay.
for this competition. Yeah.
Oh,
Hi,
hi.
Sanjay. So very
Hi.
happy to see a young mind actually in the competition. So please introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Sanjay. I joined. I just finished first year in BITS.
Mhm.
The entire Dubai as such is just fresh for me. Joined. Then I asked me Shobal, convinced Shobal, and got into the team. And I worked as a team. We accomplished in 6 months.
Amazing. Amazing. So how did you want to get into this team? What was your push to get into this team?
When I entered college, when I went to I wanted to do mechanical engineering. So when I entered the campus, the first thing I saw in the mech lab was the car. Then I wanted to join. I think the 2016 batch built a car. That car was faceless. I decided then that I wanted to join the team, but I couldn't join because I didn't know anybody to. I didn't know how to join and all this stuff. So I waited out. In February, I joined the team. And then I got Shobal's contact. When I joined, I convinced Shobal so that he let me in. And that's how I got into the team, and that's how I worked for the team.
Wonderful. So what was your biggest learning from this process? What did you learn so much?
And I didn't know anything about cars,
Okay.
nothing. So everything I know right now is from the two seniors right here, Abhilash and Shobal. They helped me through everything. They taught me what works. So everything I learned about cars right now, whatever I know is all these guys teaching me.
Amazing, amazing. So I think all the knowledge put together has come into Sanjay. So that's great. So wishing you success. And so now you are in the second year, but you have experience of much more than what can be taught in college. That's what I would say. So what is your call to the fellow students with you in second year? How should they push themselves beyond borders to grow and achieve something much bigger than just being in college?
Mhm. So we built a car as a team. So now we have a base on which we can build for the next years. So seeing this car and the progress the team did previous for the track hawk we built, so that can give motivation to the new guys who want to join to the team. People who didn't think that we're going to finish this project, so now they know that this is possible. So now putting in a little more effort from their side, we can build a better car and we can progress as a team and hopefully bring more promising results in the coming years.
Super, super. And I'm sure that this knowledge and this motivation will push you towards much greater heights. So wishing you success in your college life and as well as beyond. So we
Thank you
come
so
to an
much.
amazing climax over here with the interview, and I think the competition was a real great success for you guys in terms of giving you experience, in terms of what is being done on the field and how to pitch yourself, and a multifaceted growth within the past 6 to 8 months. I would say past August to now, so almost a year. And I think it's really beautiful to see young minds all here who are really motivated and who are passionate, and wishing you all great successes in the near future. And I'm sure you're all going to grow and turn up to be amazing engineers in your own fields. So all the best. Thank you for taking your time and wishing you all success.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.